Well, I ran across a Jim Norton clip that I had to comment on. It's just too cool not to. Look at this guy, fucking Jim Norton. He's a real strange individual. He's got some funny comedy, but I'm not a big Jim Norton fan. He's a fucking weird guy, to be honest with you. But anyway, here it goes. Here's Jim Norton debunking the flat Earth.
I was watching a documentary recently about flat earthers that was fascinating. I don't know if anybody saw this. There are people who believe the Earth is flat. The documentary is called Assholes. But I had to watch it. I'm like, I have to see if people really believe this. And not only do they believe it, they're adamant and they tell people, they're like, you've been lied to your whole life. They're lying about the shape of the Earth. And all I keep thinking is, why would anybody lie about the shape of the Earth? Who wins? Like, when did this start? Years ago, someone's like, look, I know it's flat, you know it's flat, but if we can convince people.
That's how it goes.
I'm dying to talk to a flat earther. There's so many questions. Like, I'm trying to go, maybe it is. If it's flat, what happens when you look underneath it? What do you see? Just a bunch of Australians and Chinese people hanging by their feet like bats?
There's no underneath you, creep.
I mean, if it was flat, the water would run off it, and horses would fall off it, because animals are stupid.
Still got this conception that it's flat disc floating in space. See, the idea of space is what really fucks people up. They can't get it out of their head. They can't get the idea that it's not, we're not floating in space, that we're the floor of the fucking universe. That's the whole idea they can't wrap their fucking head around. It's like, well, it's flat, but it's still in space. That's the part they can't break free from.
But they have an answer for that. The flat earthers have an answer. They say the reason the water stays on and nothing falls off is because we are surrounded by a snow-covered mountain range. And I was like, oh, all right. I was worried you were going to sound stupid.
Yeah, we believe Antarctica is not a fucking continent on the bottom of a globe, Earth. We believe it's actually, it surrounds our section beyond what's past. If you can imagine the Earth being a flat floor of the fucking universe, and Antarctica is a wall, ice wall, 200 foot. I mean, there's pictures of it. You know what I'm saying? I could bring them up now, but I don't have them ready, so whatever. Fuck it. For the sake of the video that I don't feel like editing, just try to imagine, if you can, that it's almost like a pond. The Earth, the shape you've seen it in, is flat, and the ice wall surrounds it, yada yada. And beyond the ice wall, nobody knows what's out there. But it's not we're not floating in space, is the point.
That makes perfect sense, that we live on a serving tray surrounded by mashed potatoes. But they're not hateable. I didn't dislike them at all, because a lot of conspiracy theorists annoy me because they're denying someone else's pain. 9/11 conspiracy, Newtown conspiracy, they're denying that somebody else has had a tragedy. These guys don't hurt anybody. No one is mad that they're talking about the Earth being, they're not like, hey, the Earth is flat. There's no one going, shut the fuck up. I haven't sold a globe in 6 months. Shut up. Here's my problem with the whole theory and conspiracies in general. If it's true, do you understand how many people have to be in on the lie? Like flat.
That's the big, I don't know, I think problem with the whole, that's what they think. It's like, well, a lot of people got to be in on it. Well, it's not really a lot of people got to be in on it. Not really. I mean, you got a lot of secret societies out there, like Freemasons and maybe the Illuminati. Illuminati's pretty secretive, but are they? I mean, people seem to know about them, but, I don't know. What can you do? So it really wouldn't really need, actually, the less people know about it, the better. So I don't think there's a lot of people in on it.
Earth is by far the biggest conspiracy ever conceived of, because there's millions of people, not just the government, not just the NSA, not just the FBI, People you wouldn't think of that have to be involved. Boat captains. Every boat captain who's ever lived has to be.
Honestly, the boat thing, if you actually see the shape of a flat Earth map, which I didn't bring one up here, I should have, but next time I think I put them up into some other maps. There's a thumbnail on my first video on the Earth being flat. This a flat Earth map, and if you actually see it, it makes a lot of sense how boats and shit would navigate a flat Earth. But anyway, I don't have a map handy to show you right now, so whatever.
He sat down, and this has to be explained to. And I don't even mean just naval admirals. I mean every white trash Carnival cruise captain.
Why's it gotta be white trash?
They have to
Self-hating white people, man.
They're going to be sailing across the
Look at this
ocean.
fucking bald little bitch.
You're going to see mountains.
He's kind of funny, but I mean, he's really strange guy.
Come back.
Fucks transgenders, admittedly.
Won't say anything.
I mean, I guess that's cool. No, I don't think it's cool. It's weird. Anyway, that's Jim Norton debunking the flat Earth, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I thought it was amazing. So anyway, that's my flat Earth video for today, peeps, and I will see you later.